Hello again and welcome back to Insight 2014. We're here on the show floor, Insight Central. I'm Richie Jennings and I'm joined right now by Bob Pryor from Fujitsu. Bob, hi.
Pleasure to be here.
Great to have you here. Bob, you're the head of Americas for Fujitsu, is that right?
I am. So I'm a corporate officer of Fujitsu Limited, which is headquartered in Tokyo.
Oh, yes.
And I head the business for Fujitsu here in the Americas. Fujitsu is the fourth largest information communication technology company in the world. So very large, 50 billion in revenue, 180,000 people. But at the same time, our ambition is to shape the future with companies like NetApp and others in bringing great technology and solutions and really improving the lives of people in the communities we serve. There's 6+ billion people in the world, so how do we create technologies and capabilities to make their lives that much better? And in the areas of agriculture, to healthcare, to transportation, all of that is underpinned by technology and the way that people are able to use and consume it. We need to make it simple. And in fact, technologies can be very powerful, have a profound impact on lives, but can also be very simple if you design them and architect them well.
And you talk about an intelligent society that is human-centric.
Right, because again, at our core, we're 6+ billion people and in 120 some odd countries. So how do you create great infrastructures that enable things from smart utilities to planning for how farmers are able to plan and prepare their fields and harvest and get them to market, to healthcare? How do you make sure that the people that need to go see a doctor have some health record that actually is attached to them for good diagnosis and treatment? And so all of that is underpinned by technology. And so building technologies that enable those kind of capabilities for our customers to ultimately serve their customers. And at the end, we're all human. And so our job is not necessarily to create a great outcome for a computer, it's for someone that's going to benefit by that.
What's your perspective on shadow IT and the challenges there?
I think we've had the phrase of shadow IT for at least the 30 years I've been in the industry, but it's changed definitionally. It used to be 20 or 30 years ago, someone in an individual department was doing their own IT project. And when you looked at it at an enterprise, in addition to your CIO and the IT organization, you were spending as a company 2 or 3 times as much outside of your IT organization as you were in. So that was shadow IT many years ago. Today now, with the advent of cloud is springing up everywhere, and everyone's got a cloud application or a cloud capability. So companies today are now managing dozens of cloud environments. And again, shadow IT organizations that are emerging around that, either for the cloud or to enable the cloud or to do stuff on top of the cloud.
So what about big data?
To me, big data is about data management, and how do we manage data smartly? How do we protect it? How do we make sure it's private where it needs to be? But how do we actually start to analyze and use it to create executable decisions for companies that need to make decisions where they always feel like they don't have enough data to make the decision? Where again, we're creating all kinds of connectivity. Now it's created confusion in terms of how do we get at the data to really understand it and help it make decisions for us or enable decisions. And so I think the partnership with NetApp is a great example of going after a very big market need.
Why NetApp, I suppose, and not just why NetApp, but what do you feel is the future of your relationship?
Do you believe there's strength in partnership and collaboration and teaming versus you own it and do it all yourself? We believe in the power of teaming and collaboration. NetApp believes in that. So you find some brilliant people with great technology, with great hearts and ambitions of how do they come together to create new innovations, new technologies, and ultimately to serve their companies or customers better and better. So that foundation of culture and attitude and mindset and heavy investment in innovation is what makes it a great partnership for us. And I think this event in particular is an example of that. It's very reflective of that company and its aspiration to be very much a collaborator in a very big world, and recognizing they can't do it all themselves.
That's a great place to leave it, Bob.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
It's been a really interesting conversation.
Yeah.
I've been talking to Bob Pryor. He's the head of Americas and Corporate IT at Fujitsu. I've been Richie Jennings, and this has been Insight 2014. Thanks for watching.